Hey guys, welcome back to Deepak's Daily Reading. It's July the 10th, Monday, July the 10th, 2023. Today I want to talk about the continuation of listening to Randy Kirk's The Elon Musk Method. It's an impressive book because it goes through the 16 business principles as discussed that Randy Kirk pulls from the Elon Musk Method. And there's some clear and key takeaways that apply to me. So the first thing that was very obvious from listening was understanding that you need to know your numbers. So an understanding of the math. So it's clear to me that now that Lemon is in a time of distress, knowing our profitability, knowing our cash flow, knowing ultimately what we need to do in terms of a deficit from a sales perspective is critically important. But then also, even in times of feast, it's important to know those numbers to get a sense of where we're heading, to put together an investment allocation, and just to set things up from that perspective. So these are all things that I hadn't done historically that I want to institute now to ensure that moving forward we never have such issues again. So that process will begin. And of course, I advise anyone who doesn't know those types of numbers, even as it relates to their own individual work, number of leads, number of proposals that went out, number of sales, to get a sense of ultimately where you can develop. I think that was very important to me. The second element from the Elon Musk method is ultimately research, so the way in which you can become an expert in any area. And it just talks through, of course, not just the process of reading books, but asking experts, of but the questioning, the continual questioning to go back to ultimately first principles. So when I say first principles, it's like, what is the true essence of things? And I think for me, as you referenced in some of my other voice notes, I'm listening to Emerson, I'm beginning to look at ancient Egypt. I'm beginning to loop a bit of a pattern that to be able to fundamentally understand even people's arguments and ways of thinking and structure, it begins with understanding the first principles around current Western thoughts and the way that people ultimately think, and we're designed and trained to think, and understanding different schools of philosophy and different schools of politics and where they've come from. So just some things that I'd probably over time like to get towards. I'm doing it right now in an unstructured manner, and I'm fine to do it in that way because I enjoy it, but it's just interesting observations. So these are some of the ideas from the Elon Musk method, and I just find it to be an incredibly useful book actually as I think about the future of Lemon.